Hi, good morning. My name is K.D. Rao. I'm the General Manager of Air India, looking after the Western region, and happy to be here in Thai at Phuket, representing Air India and also the views of the airline community.
Okay, KD, one of the issues, what you said yesterday is, in fact, I'll quote you, is you called the travel agents indispensable, and you said the relationship between the airlines and the agents was profound. Now, what is it about the agents that makes them indispensable to you guys at Air India?
Well, as somebody was talking to me yesterday and he says, they're difficult to live with, they're impossible to live without. The agent is the principal distribution policy, the distribution network that airlines have maintained over the years. And as far as Air India is concerned, I think the travel agent is an indispensable part of our travel chain, and we intend to work extremely closely with the travel agents, both the brick and mortar traditional travel agent as well as the online travel agent, who is the new avatar of the travel agency in the online mode. And they are absolutely critical to all airlines. And the travel agent is an extremely critical interface between the passenger and the airline. And with airlines cutting costs and reducing on various booking offices and large city offices that were hallmark in the years bygone, and today we are dispensing with that, the travel agent is even more important, because he is then our principal face with the ultimate consumer. And it is this travel agent who is going to tell the consumer that, hey, this is what this airline has, or this is what the airline does not have. So the travel agent is not going away anywhere. He's going to be very much here. All that he is going to do is to reinvent himself and adapt to the changing environment.
One of the things yesterday what people asked for was more routes to the east and also more routes to the west of the US. Now, is there a bit too much expectation on the airline? And second of all, is that going to happen? What are the route expansion plans for the next year, 2 years?
You're absolutely correct. The expectations of the national carrier are always sky high. They're always sky high. And we are proud of that, and we try and live up to the expectations of our consumers and try and exceed that expectation. Yes, as a national carrier, we have two twin objectives. One is that we have certain social obligations. We must operate on certain routes which are essential for India and for the country. Having said that, we also are a commercial airline. We're also in the business of making money. Now, as far as routes are concerned, as I mentioned yesterday in the Thai convention, we are waiting for our delivery of the 787 Dreamliner. We are the second launch carrier, and we have ordered 27 of these aircraft, which should have joined us by now, but because of the delay of the Boeing delivery floor, it's delayed by almost 2 years now, and we are very eagerly awaiting the 787, which is a 250-seater configuration, and basically to be deployed on the medium and short haul routes. And as soon as these 27 aircraft join our fleet, I can assure you that we will be going into a huge expansion mode as far as this is concerned. The other part of your question regarding USA, we are already market leaders in the US. We are operating into JFK, we're operating into EWR, Newark, and as I said yesterday, we are operating more and more non-stop flights. In fact, the Bombay JFK and the Delhi JFK flights are our premium flagship flights, going with the highest seat factor, and they fly non-stop from India to the US and back. And yes, we are definitely intending to expand our operations into the US, and as soon as we have a few more 777s joining our fleet, these expansion plans are on the anvil.
One of the big issues in the travel agents industry at the moment is the issue of commission, and weekly payments was raised yesterday. The LCCs, I understand they don't want to pay any commission at all. What's your position on the situation?
The national carrier, Air India, has held a very consistent approach on this subject over the years. We do believe that an agent must get a just remuneration for his services, and which is why Air India does pay the IATA commission to the travel agent. The LCCs are a different business model. They have their own ways of working. We have no qualms with that. And as you heard yesterday, SpiceJet mentioning that in lieu of the commission, they give a 6% transaction fee. The only difference is the commission comes from the airline, the transaction fee comes from the consumer. However, having said that, we are a full service carrier. We have our low-cost arm, which is the Air India Express, which operates to the short-haul destinations to the Gulf, mainly to the Gulf from the state of Kerala. And this is one arm of Air India which is going to expand very rapidly in the coming days, in the coming years. And so we have our LCC arm, but the Air India's international operations are all full service operations, and we work very closely with the agents, and you will observe that the travel agency community had absolutely no issues on that subject with Air India. And we are glad to further and strengthen the relationship with the travel agents.